What up? It's your boy Keith Clips. Suns v Nuggets, Western Conference semifinals. Let's not waste time. Let's just get into it. I'm mainly shocked by how two stars can give up. We watched it in real time. Like, I can't really explain it in any other way than feeling like they gave up. Kevin Durant and Devin Book, like for a game six, you're at home, you allow another team to come into your place and give you a 30-point deficit by half time. Not by the end, by half time. Nuggets outscored the Suns 40 plus points in the first and second quarter. I can't believe the score was 81-51 by halftime. Devin Booker had 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting by halftime. And KD had 8 points from 2 of 11 shooting by halftime. And we all know that's not good enough. That really ain't it. I couldn't believe they let themselves get 30 balled by halftime in consecutive years. This is exactly how Dallas Mavs showed up to the Western Conference semifinals last year and bullied Suns in their own place. And I don't know. It's all well and good trading for a megastar in a Kevin Durant. But if you're losing so much in terms of your bench, like bench scoring or contributions, is it really worth it? At the end of the day, basketball is still going to be 5v5. You can have plenty of stars, and of course it helps, but Nuggets just showed team chemistry overrides. And to be honest, you see that example plenty of times throughout competitive things, competitive sports. It's always still going to be a team game, no matter how good your individuals are.
Could you tell that you guys weren't doing that at the level it needed to be to win this game?
When we got down big, I mean, it happened pretty fast. They were getting whatever they wanted on the offensive side of the ball. So it's hard to get going on offense. It's hard to get going as a team if you're giving up points, that many points. 44 in the first, 37 in the second, 81 points at the half. It's tough to get going.
Just have one more follow. Just curious, you obviously when you came in, it was a rush, and then you get hurt and lose 3 weeks, and trying to piece this together. Maybe just speak to the challenge of all of that, and then you get in the playoff series where you don't have as much time as you would like against a team that's really good.
Yeah, if I provide context, it'll just be looked at as an excuse. We just got to be better next year.
Easy to sit here and talk about the downfall of the Phoenix Suns. I do also have to take a moment to give credit to Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets for what they pulled off in that Western Conference semifinal series. I mean, it was quite historic. Jokic had, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists in that game 6 to seal the deal. That's stepping up. That's what you want to see. That's something where we believe KD and D-Book lacked. But I think there was 2 other players to average a triple-double in a playoff series in the last, 5 years. And one was LeBron James and the other was Russell Westbrook. But it was actually Nikola Jokic. He's standing out alone as the only one to average a 30-point triple-double and actually win the series, because LeBron James was in an NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors, and Russell Westbrook was in, I think, round 1 or 2 against the Rockets in the same year, 2017. So looking ahead to the Western Conference Finals, we have a fantastic matchup now between the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. In terms of personnel matchup, all eyes are going to be on Anthony Davis versus Jokic. Of course, it's still a rematch from the 2020 bubble, which everybody said was a fluke, those teams that made it in there. However, the Western Conference Final and the Eastern Conference Final this year is exactly the same, so it can't be much of a fluke. I would say, if I'm going to go out on a limb for a prediction, I'll put the Lakers to win it in 7. They're more gritty, they've suffered so much more, and playoffs is all about fine margins. Everybody is elite. That's why they're in playoffs. That's why there's only 4 teams left. But it's going to come to sheer desire, will, and I just think the experience on the Lakers side is outweighing a bit the experience on the Nuggets side. However, Nuggets have been in before. They're going to want to be out here for revenge. They're going to want to get their own back on the Lakers and go to the finals this time round instead. So I think in terms of personnel matchups, all eyes are going to be on Jokic and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, of course, elite rim protector and can block shots with the best of them throughout the league. He's one of the best. He's top 3 or top 1. Jokic, of course, can match up better with Anthony Davis than possibly in the last series in the with the Suns, where DeAndre Ayton was injured sometimes, so he would have free reign of the paint. And even for AD, it's going to be a different matchup against Jokic, whereas in the last series, he's playing against Draymond Green, who was too small to guard him, or Kevin Looney, who was possibly too slow to guard him. So Jokic can more than keep up with Anthony Davis points-wise, and I think he outweighs him in bringing in his teammates together in terms of assists. So it's going to be one of the series of the ages.